A day after his meeting with the President Donald Trump ended in a disastrous public clash in the White House, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has arrived in London. Now, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer warmly greeted Zelenskyy with a hug and handshakes as he arrived at the Prime Minister's residence. Starmer said Ukraine has UK's full backing for as long as it may take. Let's in fact listen in to the exact excerpt of what exactly was said by the UK Prime Minister himself.
Very, very welcome here in Downing Street. As you heard from the cheers on the street outside, you have full backing across the United Kingdom. And we stand with you, with Ukraine, for as long as it may take. And I hope you've heard some of that cheering in the street. That is the people of the United Kingdom coming out to demonstrate how much they support you, how much they support Ukraine, and our absolute determination to stand with you, unwavering determination, and to achieve what we both want to achieve, which is a lasting peace for Ukraine based on sovereignty and security for Ukraine. So important for Ukraine, so important for Europe, and so important for the United Kingdom. So I'm much looking forward to our discussions here this afternoon. Thank you very much for making the time to come.
The British Finance Minister Rachel Reeves signed a €2.26 billion loan agreement for Ukraine to be paid back by profits gathered from frozen sovereign Russian assets. Reeves has signed the loan deal in the presence of Prime Minister Keir Starmer himself and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, as well as the Ukrainian Finance Minister Sergei Marchenko, who was present at this very ceremony via video link. Now, the friendly nature of the proceedings in London was quite in stark contrast to Zelenskyy's fiery meeting with the US President Donald Trump in the Oval Office, where the leaders had a very blunt exchange in front of the media itself. Zelenskyy will also attend a wider summit of the European leaders. Later today, he's due to visit King Charles, a show of support for the Ukrainian leader. Meanwhile, following the clash between US President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, European leaders have either leapt up to Ukraine's defense or urged for a diplomatic repair at this point. Let's in fact understand what exactly is the geopolitical scenario at the current time from this very report that we play out for you.
Some European leaders offered support to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, and some urged diplomatic repair after an extraordinary clash at the White House with U.S. President Donald Trump.
You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
Trump threatened to withdraw support for Ukraine 3 years after Russia's invasion.
We gave you military equipment.
A new era of wickedness has begun, said German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock, who urged Germany to release an additional $3.1 billion in aid for Ukraine. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer on Saturday greeted Zelenskyy with a warm embrace in front of a London crowd.
Well, let me just say that you're very, very welcome here in Downing Street.
The pair sat down for talks ahead of a summit of European leaders that Zelenskyy will attend on Sunday to discuss a peace plan for Ukraine. French President Emmanuel Macron spoke to both Zelenskyy and Trump on Saturday and in an interview called for calm. Macron said Zelenskyy had told him he was willing to restore dialogue with the United States, including on a deal giving U.S. access to revenues from Ukraine's natural resources. But Macron did not say what Trump told him. NATO chief Mark Rutte said Zelenskyy needs to find a way to restore his relationship with Trump after the, quote, unfortunate spat.
And I gave you javelins.
Rutte said he told Zelenskyy, quote, we really have to respect what President Trump has done so far for Ukraine, reminding Zelenskyy that Trump was the one who provided Javelin anti-tank weapons to Ukraine in 2019 that had enabled the country's forces to fight back after Russia's invasion.